squads, na 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 na. It's squads, na 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 na. It's squads, do 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 do. It's squads, do 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 do. It's squads, do 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 do.
Hello YouTube, my name is Paul, hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to another Hit Squad video. Bit of a variant video this one. I want to do two of these. One is to show you this current set I've just received. Another one just to go through some of the 8-bit systems that are really obscure but had Hit Squad games released on them. This particular set, yeah, it's a Spanish Hit Squad set. Kind of fan-made if you like. With the proper authorization from the publisher of the day. So yeah, so in the Hit Squad collective group and other Sinclair Spectrum groups on Facebook, a gentleman by the name of Guillermo, which I think is William in English. So we'll stick with William, that'll be easier to remember. Cole Ferrari, he mentioned that there is a set of games, Hit Squad games that were released, not released in Spain, but obviously been made by these guys. Kind of a reimagined TOPO soft, I guess. And they're going to sell them to fellow collectors. Now, 50 of these sets were to be signed, which is fantastic. Numbered 1 to 9, with one of those unfortunately not been filled just yet, maybe because of the not having the correct authority to do it. But yeah, so they'd be available for us to purchase. It worked out about £13 a game roughly. And the artwork and half the games were done by the renowned Alfonso Asperi, which in Spain was very famous, very similar to Bob Wakeling here in the UK for doing some fantastic illustrations. But sadly, he passed away himself back in 2017. So yeah, as soon as I saw these, I went over to eBay Spain just to have a nosy, really, just to see what it was all about. Now I know, by the looks of it, Alfonso did a lot of artwork or illustrations for games other than for TOPO soft. He also done games for Dynamic as well. And a lot of his artwork was quite risque as well. If you look at it, it's quite like, sort of artwork I quite like because I'm a bit of a middle-aged perv. But yeah, some of it's a bit naughty to say the least, but none of that adorns these games. Some a little bit kind of like raunchy, but nothing like some of the artwork that he's done. So yeah, so it's quite interesting because not only is some of the artwork absolutely fantastic, they look great under this new sort of Hit Squad template as well. So yeah, I managed to find most of those games for the Sinclair Spectrum, but some of them I think these guys have done themselves. And what they've also done is almost like retrospectively gone back and changed a bit of code, updated some of the graphics, and tried to get the games to be more as what they would imagine them to be, I guess. So if there were any flaws in it, they tried to fix them, I guess. But yeah, but for me personally, I've got no idea about any of them at all. I know TOPO Soft released a few games over in the UK under the US Gold banner. Games like Gunsmoke, Survivor, Chicago 30s, Pepsi, I'm not sure it's called the Pepsi Max Challenge or the Pepsi Challenge. And they also released some games under the Kicks label as well, like I think it's called Colosseum. Blackbeard might be another one. But there's a few games we would be familiar in the UK, but I don't think they sold particularly well. But a lot of these games would have been released in Spain. So yeah, really chuffed to have them. I waited for a little while because I know William went off on business, and by the time he got back and sent the games on, it was kind of like a 2-month lapse really for me getting them to the other chaps. But yeah, if you're interested in this set in particular, or might be interested in just a couple of games out of the set, I'll leave a link in the either leave a comment or I'll leave a link in the description below with links to the Hit Squad Collective Facebook group. But yeah, let's go through them anyway. There won't be any game footage at all. Like I said, no nostalgia attached to these whatsoever. It's just mostly a nice to have. And the first one I have seen before in online stores for sale. So I guess they come up on Facebook in the past. I think they've been going for since about 2017. Wanting about 20 quid for them, but like I said, they worked out about 13 quid a pop. First one is called Searching for Mort. Now this one's quite an interesting one, because William contacted me sometime later and said to me he'd been sent the wrong inlay. So what I signed up for was to have all the inlays all signed, all numbered. But yeah, I'll show you something special in a minute. I thought it was quite special. So you can see how the spine resembles the traditional ocean released variants back in the day. So really cool. But on the top of it, it says Spanish Collection, which is great. And it's numbered one, like I said, 1 to 9, with the 10th one just about to be released. This particular copy has come with 2 inlays. One of the inlays is a prototype, which was originally sent off by a gentleman, or sent to, or sent from a gentleman called Eduardo. I can't remember the exact story, just to be looked at and I suppose agreed. Now this is the original prototype one. We'll stop that from falling a second. And there we have it. So there are differences to the back, especially in the spine. It's got something on there saying master copy, which I think they believe the cassette that has come with this is the original copy. Or original prototype, I guess. That's pretty cool. Really nice touch to have. So he said, did I want this or didn't I want it? So yeah, of course I'll have it. It'll be brilliant. And he's also sent me the final copy, which isn't signed. So Eduardo signed all of these. But again, there are some differences there. I can't really... I'll try and show you the differences. But yeah, I've got to try and look after it. So the spine is quite different. And the back again is a bit different, more descriptive. Instructions are done in a smaller fonts, and the artwork at the front of it there I think is very similar. So I think it's taken from a game anyway. So yeah, absolutely chuffed to bits to have that. So I'll try and keep this now from any harm. Just keep it in the case as it should be. But yeah, chuffed to have it. So that's the only one that's like that. I keep chucking it on the bloody floor. I'll be a mess in no time. And the actual cassette, again, like you said, is the original prototype cassette. That's how they wanted it to look. So yeah, that is number 1. Next up is something called TOPO Mix Game. I'm not sure this is kind of a compilation, to be honest. I've left this one sealed. There is a number on it. I think this is 18 of... Looks like 30. Yeah, the front cover there is just basically made up of the graphics of the game, or one of the games. Very similar screenshots on the back there to the first one. And there we go. So again, very unfamiliar with this one. Next up is a game I've got a bit more information about. I remember this one coming up recently on the Amiga and sold for a 3-figure sum. It's called Journey to the Centre of the Earth. This is number 3, and it does feature some of Alfonso's artwork, which is bloody cracking, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Did I load this one up? No. Doesn't look familiar to me. I know one of the games I played was a hack and slash. I think that might be one of the ones I'll show you later on. One of them was a bit of an adventure. It seemed like a bit of an arcade adventure. Looked bloody good. And some of the graphics in these games are fantastic. I think this is another one of those compilations. This is called Mad Mix 2 in the Ghost's Castle. This is number 4. A lot of these have on the bottom their 30th anniversary. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Again, this one I haven't played. Looks like a bit of a maze game, from what I can tell, but I'm not quite sure what genre it falls under. Then we have one here, cool piece of artwork, but not done by Alfonso. It's called Casanova Pizza e Pasta. Busty old maid there on the front. Quite like that cover art, to be honest. Yeah. Pretty cool. You can see the old Topo soft label as well at the bottom there. But yeah, it's wonderful that they've actually done this. This one, cracking loading screen. But again, this one, I don't think I've loaded it up. In fact, I don't think I could find that one on World of Spectrum unless it's called something different. Next up is something I'm, again, a bit more familiar with. I do love the artwork for this particular game. And you do see a lot of arse in this game as well. This is Lorna. I did play this one for a bit. It's quite funny when the character turns around to swing whatever she's swinging. Axe, gun, club or whatever. Yeah, you see her cheeks quite a bit. Yeah, quite a tough old game as well, mind. I did actually play this one for a little bit. But again, this is Lorna. Again, came out on the Amiga. Very expensive title. More expensive than I expected. Right, again, another one not familiar with. I think Ram is another one of those games which illustration was done by Alfonso. There we go, another cool illustration there at the front. This one here looked fantastic graphically, very well presented. Didn't know what was going on, to be honest. I literally just loaded it up and watched it run. It kind of almost like went into autopilot. But look, it's amazing. It's called RAM anyway, number 7 this one. Like I said, number 8 is missing. I'm trying to see if there's anything on here about number 8. He didn't mention it, I think. You bear with me a second. Maybe he didn't. I'll have to read through this and just find out. I'm pretty sure he mentioned number 8 before. But yeah. And the final one I'm going to show you now is a game called Zona Zero. Again, artwork done by Alfonso. Yeah, looks pretty cool. So yeah, it's really good to look at, I've got to say. Gameplay wise, got very little experience. But yeah, what I may do is some kind of compilation in the future and just go through the gameplay, just to for those who are interested, see what the games play like. But a lot of these I could find in Spain, some I couldn't. Some obviously they've done themselves. Yeah, that's it. Just thought I'd share them with you. But if you're interested, like I said, check. Either I'll put it in the comment below or I'll put it in the description below. It worked out about 13 quid a game. Yeah, if anyone wants them, each game is £13. I think I paid just over 100 quid for the set. So I think there was a little bit of saving there. Yeah, that's it. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing. I'll see you guys again real soon. So take care and bye for now.